Welcome back to the Mafuba Jar. We've been sealed away for another awesome video. And today, guys, we have a very cool battle to show you guys. It is going to be Android 21 from the set 8, Miraculous Machinations, not from the Expert deck. And we have the Baby Vegeta leader from the starter deck. And this is going to be recorded at our local card shop. So you see there's a tiny bit of glare on the Baby Vegeta card. Please forgive me for that. But other than that, we did try to find the best area, and that's really going to be the only glare problem you see in this video whatsoever. So, as I said in my post yesterday, these are two pretty hyped decks right now, because both of them are just capable of so many crazy things. And just a quick little mention about the whole Baby Vegeta thing. It's very similar in ways to the old Red stuff, but it has a lot of its own unique stuff as well. And obviously Android 21 is something completely different on its own. A little disappointed that her typing did not include Majin, but I've said that enough by now. And honestly, I think it would have made Android 21 more broken than she already is, so I guess that's why. So, the first turn is going to go to the baby player, who is actually Matt, all the way from Team KD. Go ahead and check them out, really cool YouTube channel. And he put down his Whis in rest mode, and thanks to Dr. Mew's permanent, he is able to play that card without paying his energy costs. So very, very good card right there. And he's going to get the one-drop baby from his deck, which is also a really stupid card. And what the Android 21 player is doing is, because of his field card, whenever the opponent's turn happens, he gets 2 clone tokens. And since we don't have any actual clone token cards, we just have to use stuff like that for now. So that one drop lets him draw 3 cards and discard 2, which to me that is absolutely insane. Granted, the permanent states that only one can be out at a time, so he can't like abuse that, but still, that's still just completely stupid. So it's the Android 21's player now. He's just gonna go ahead and put his 17 down, and he's gonna use the leader effect to eat a clone token to draw a card. And he's just going to go on with his attacking phase. So both these decks can really pop off once they are played correctly. So very, very strong matchups here indeed. The biggest thing with Baby is, as I said before, reducing power. And with Android 21, the big play is to ramp as quickly as possible, which the deck absolutely can. And in the end, it's all about bringing out that 8-drop that could potentially nuke the entire field, energy, and battle cards. Not to mention it has triple attack on top of that. So it's completely done. And he is able to restand his energy because of the effect of the Android 21 scheme. Not Android 21 scheme, the Android 21 leader. The scheme is what plays the clone tokens. And it also prevents the first battle card that's non-token played from attacking that turn. So, it's a bit of summoning sickness for those of you who are familiar with Magic at all. And now the Baby Vegeta is going on the offensive. He's able to play down the Arrival for his Super Baby. Which, a lot of these Super Baby cards are so stupid in the game right now. It's almost like very unfair what they're able to do. And he's going to activate his leader skill by taking a life and restanding him. So, on his both Awakened side and Awakened side, he has a sort of dual attack. Well, his Awakened side is a dual attack, but that's how the Unawakened side works. It works by taking a life and restanding. And to me, as powerful as the clone token strategy is, this is one of the downsides to it. Early game is that the opponent can use the tokens to attack, which, granted, once your opponent awakens, the clone tokens aren't going to be doing much to you unless they dedicate cards to it, which, unless you're about to push for a game, I don't see them dedicating cards to clone tokens. But they can combo, they can't really do anything else with them. So, once you're awakened, you should be okay. Should, for the most part. And he's just going to go ahead and combo out one of those attacks, just because he doesn't want to take too much damage too early. Oh, he's able to EX evolve for that red Super Baby. That's actually one that we got a while back. It was in the same Colossal... Yeah, it was the Colossal Warfare event packs where we got the first time we got the Path to Greatness Goku and a bunch of other stuff too. And he's going to go ahead and use its skill to pay a single red to put on top of that 6-drop baby with triple strike. Eesh. And what's crazy, since that's not the first card he's played, the 21 scheme will not affect him. Still taking a 30k triple strike that early, especially when he's tapped out. Eesh. That's just really rough for the 21 player. Because unless he's able to like dump a lot of cards in his hand, which to dedicate so many cards so early on can be pretty detrimental too. But same thing with taking a triple strike this early. And he's gonna have no choice but to take it. Yeah, ooh. He's gonna go ahead and put down another Dr. Mew. Getting another baby to draw 3 cards. Like, I actually did not watch this video much before, like, just because I wanted to keep my reactions kind of legitimate. I only did like quick views of it to make sure there wasn't any other like glare problems. But man, this deck is super aggressive. My goodness, I'm really glad I'm not this 21 player right now having to fight this baby deck. Because I gotta admit, this is a lot more aggressive than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so he had super combos, so he's not completely killing himself this turn. But still, that's just rough. And with 2 energy, there's not going to be too much a 21 player can do this turn, other than just kind of set up a board and take advantage of the clone tokens. Which, I mean, I can't take that back. There's a little bit he could do. Like, he was able to give himself a free blocker. He's able to get rid of some cards with that. And is able to draw off the Awakening. Which, that's where he could really start doing his stuff. And unfortunately, he is about to lose that Piccolo blocker because of the baby's effect. Because it's either when it attacks or when your opponent does something, then you get to reduce its power by 20k. So it's really, really dumb. But yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and try to, I believe, attack with a 21 or use the Awaken skill first. I actually did not see beforehand which one he does first. And I think, yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. They told me about this. They just had to work out something with that quickly. So that wasn't anything too major. I almost forgot they told me about that. So no, nothing major there. Just something that he wanted to clarify. So to go ahead and put down his Android 18, a very, very expensive looking SPR Android 18. So that's completely nutty. To get an even more expensive Android 16. Yeah. I'm definitely not jealous at all. There's no jealousy in my voice whatsoever, guys. What are you talking about? No jealousy. But yeah, those are like crazy expensive right now because of a recent big tournament to where this new Android stuff did do pretty well. So that's why the prices, if you guys notice, have just completely skyrocketed. The only things that hasn't really gone up much but gone down is the 8-drop Android 21. Which on one hand I'm a little surprised at, but on the other hand I also kind of get. But yeah, Android 18, if you guys can't afford that, the Android 17s are far cheaper, and they do the same thing. It's just the only difference is Android 18 has the ability to swap out an energy at the end of the turn when you play her. That's literally the only difference. Like, if you don't care about that, then definitely go for the Android 17s. Because they're far cheaper, and it's the same exact search effect. And all 3 of his, I mean not all 3, but 3 of his weeks in a row he gets on his energy. That's just stupidly broken right there. Like, I never get that kind of luck. Like, I'm lucky to see 1 or 2 of those per game. Yet these guys over here get it every single turn. Like, that's not fair. I want to see those more. So he's going to go ahead and EX Evolve. And that one has Offering, so he's either has to pitch a life, or he's going to draw 2 cards. And he's going to be able to reduce his leader power. And he has taken so much life there, that's crazy. Then again, that baby does awaken at 2 life by restanding 2 and drawing 2 cards. It's such a broken awakening. This one and the Goku have it, the SS4 Goku in the set. It's just such a broken awakening. It kind of evens out though, because you can't do it until you're at 2 life. with certain decks, like, that's very deadly against because of how aggressive they can be. But it's just completely insane. And I think I might have gotten it wrong. Maybe that one doesn't have the offering. No, I think it does. I think he did draw it too. But the Toho is definitely an interesting play. Because you're not really doing too much hand removal with this deck. But just having a free battle card out in general, when you don't really care about the drop too much, that's definitely not bad as well. So on that point, I could see not really too much harm in running it. And thanks to Sensu Beans, he is getting rid of the minus effect that was placed on him. And is able to save himself, because like he has to try to completely save himself from here. Because at this point, the baby could just go so aggressive. And Android 21 player does not have very much left to work with. It's stuff like this that this is probably like one of the biggest weaknesses for the Android deck. And I say Android deck because it doesn't have to be Android 21. Like, there's other leaders you could do this whole strategy with. But the thing with this strategy is that you have to dedicate a couple of turns to just ramping. Yet decks like the Baby, Broly, like, they just go so aggressive so early that it's not impossible for the androids to pull through, especially if they play the right defensive cards. It just makes it a lot more difficult. Because definitely also depending on some of these as well, like they don't really care about the 21 scheme. Because all they have to do is just kind of play around it, and certain decks can. Like, there are decks that, yeah, would have trouble playing around that. But certain decks, if they play down their battle cards right, they can just easily play around that. And it doesn't even become an issue. And Baby, I feel, is definitely potentially one of those decks. Especially they could just spam out so many things like that free Dr. Mew. They could just be like, okay, I'll plop that down, apply that effect to Dr. Mew because it is guaranteed the first one. The player who controls 21 scheme cannot control which battle card gains the summoning sickness. So he's going to go ahead and awaken his Baby leader. I said the Busted Awakening. To draw 2 and restand. And this was another thing he just wanted to clear up with his leader first, because he had to use the whole thing with Pan and the Goku to where when you awaken you get to play those down for free. So again, this is something they already told me about. It's nothing major, they fixed it. But yeah, those cards are also just extremely busted. That's especially the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Having a triple striker you can play down for free when you awaken or wish? What? Not to mention the Pan is able to restand it, so it's essentially a triple strike dual attack, plus you have a leader with dual attack. Like, I did not want to go against this Baby deck. Like, I feel so bad for this poor man. Like, unless I'm playing my green Broly deck, no sir, I do not want to be facing this Baby deck. That is like the only deck that would be like, okay Baby, bring it on. But any of my other decks, no. I would not want to go against this deck whatsoever. Either that or maybe my Zamasu deck. If it was my set 7 Zamasu deck, then maybe as well, because even though, yeah, it's a slow ramp as well, at least that deck has a lot of defensive options as well. So that one's not so bad. But for 21, as I said previously, it's not impossible. It's not impossible for a deck like this to overcome the brutal aggressiveness, because there are defensive cards that they are capable of running. But it just doesn't always work out like that. And here he is over here, having all these resources. I feel like this yellow Baby is in a way the new type of Broly, because of how aggressive it can be. Because everything he's able to do by his third energy, that's about what Broly can do as well. And luckily he is able to play his negates wisely, so he's staying in the game so far. But his Pan was able to restand the triple striking Goku, and he did not have a negate that time. And, oh, 3 super combos. Oy. Man, is he gonna be able to do it? Because I legit did not make it past this point in viewing. So I do not know if he's able to combo out or not. Ooh. Oh, okay, I don't think so. I do not think he could do it. That's just, oh, that is just disgusting. Oh, God. He's gonna try. He's gonna go for it. I don't think he can, but nope, he can't do it. Oh, that is such a pretty card there too. I forgot the official name of it, but it's the Shadow Dragons. It's the Dark Dragon Ball secret rare. Oh man, that's so brutal. That is just so disgusting. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video here. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below. And with that guys, I will see you all next time. You all take care, and you've all been released.